I'm going to let you go first. This is before recording, so I can figure out which Doom guy I want to go with. I'm pretty sure it's one of the newer ones, but I just want to double check his abilities in the new game.
All right. Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Yeah. We're,
matchup number 6.
Which is
Wrex.
Urdnot Wrex, who Alex picked, versus the fan choice of Doom guy.
Yeah. So Andrew's picking the Doom guy. Not sure which version he's picking.
I want Rock On and Mahalo.
I mean,
Mahalo
Rock On. Wait, yeah. Mahalo Rock On. I don't know how I did that.
I always go rip them. I love. I can't even think of what it's called.
Vote for which hand signal was your favorite, and that person gets a bonus point in the finals.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
Obviously, rip them.
Anyways.
No holds barred.
So, Doom guy is obviously from the Doom series, and Wrex is from the Mass Effect series. Wrex is a fan favorite character, just from that series in general. So yeah, we'll be debating that, and Sean is our primary judge here.
Yep. Just so we are clear, it's going to be Doom guy from the most recent game, not the classic games.
Doom Eternal?
Yeah, I was going to say
Doom Eternal. So he does not have the brass knuckles.
Because that made such a big difference.
He now has a sword, but the brass knuckles were my personal favorite. But Joe said he wanted the newer one, so I'm going to honor his decision in his memory.
Okay. And do you want to start us off with Doom guy?
No.
How morbid would it be if he actually dies when this comes out?
Oh boy.
You know
Joe,
what?
don't die.
Forget it. I'm going to go with Doom guy.
Alive.
I got this. This is probably my favorite matchup in the whole tournament, so I am excited to be a part of it in some way, even though I would have been judged if I didn't get picked for Doom guy. Wrex and Doom guy are probably perfect opponents for each other. The one thing that gives Doom guy the edge here is he is literally too angry to die. He has been to hell and back multiple times at this point, and in Doom Eternal, he can get his overshield. He has his health, which he increased throughout the game, and then every weapon of his, which is a shotgun, assault rifle, and his chainsaw, can be upgraded throughout the game. So his shotgun can get a grenade launcher. It can get increased ammo, automatic. His assault rifle can also get a grenade launcher, as well as, I believe it was tracking rounds. The chainsaw, you need fuel to fuel it, but you get that fuel by killing enemies. So I'm going to say, coming into the tournament, he has full fuel, and the chainsaw is always an insta-kill. So if Wrex and him get near each other, he's cutting through Rex's shell, and even if it doesn't get to Rex's skin, that's an opening where now Doom guy can use his shotgun, his assault rifle, or the legendary Doom double barrel shotgun. Now, the double barrel is what kills Wrex. It is the Doom guy's essential gun, and if he can get a crack in that armor at all, or if he can get close enough to get a headshot, that double barrel is eviscerating Wrex completely. On top of that, Doom guy can get his power-ups that give him increased speed, increased health, as well as increased strength, which helps with the chainsaw mostly because he can't really melee with the shotgun or the chainsaw. But it makes him faster, stronger, and healthier. The best protein shake you can buy.
The best protein shake you can buy?
Yep.
I mean,
I have the ads from Vince from whatever health shake he sells that is the case.
I'm going to give you around 3 seconds.
I was going to say, am I going to get 3 seconds on this?
No, Wrex does not. He's slow.
Apparently. No. So real quick, just to say, Wrex, we're talking Mass Effect 1. So, going into this, Wrex...
before he starts real quick, this is a legit question.
Yeah.
What are Rex's main guns in Mass Effect 1?
His main guns are shotgun, assault rifle, and pistol.
Okay. I thought so. I just wanted to double check that.
Yeah. He can use the sniper, but he's not he's not adept
I mean,
in it.
look at this. He doesn't have any shoulders to rest it on.
I know. And the weird thing is, this is a total side note. This does not count as an argument, but all the computer-controlled characters can use any of the weapons. It's really funny to watch them try to use a weapon they're not trained in, because it's like they will almost always miss. So, for sake of argument, he's not using the sniper rifle. Alright. Anyway, diving into the argument. So, the biggest thing about Wrex is that he is a Krogan. And the Krogan are a specific alien race that is known for having multiple organs, a redundant nervous system that allows him to survive essentially in the vacuum of space. He has a hump on his back that holds nutrients so he can go literally weeks without food or water. Kind of like a camel. So he's got those things going for him. Excuse me, but he also has weaponry, as Andrew was already alluding to. He does have a decent amount of energy projectile-wise, shotguns, assault rifles, and pistols. He would have one each. But this is what Andrew forgot. He has biotics, he has space magic. So, even though Wrex has shields on top of his normal armor, he has a barrier that he can put up that is space magic, that is something that recharges over time. It's not something that is limited. He can do it multiple times. In game, it's a 60-second recharge, so realistically, it's probably about a 30 to 40 minute recharge to use your biotics again to set up a barrier. But that's just for the barrier. In Mass Effect 1, you can do different powers from different things without a recharge. So, Wrex has the warp ability, which lets him manipulate dark space with space magic. He's got the special Carnage weapon for the shotgun, which essentially is a missile launcher that homes in. He's got the assault rifle and pistol overkill, which means that it doesn't overheat for a while. Also, his weapons don't have bullets. They're energy that recharge and overheat. He also has a super strong heavy melee attack with his headbutts. That's a Krogan thing. So, I'm saying, like, if he's getting close to Doom Guy, even if Doom Guy has that sword, Wrex is going to survive any kind of non-fatal kill move. That's it.
So, I'm going to start with a question about Wrex.
Okay.
With these energy reserves in his shell,
Yes.
are they part of the shell or is it part of his physiology?
Part of his physiology.
Okay. So if his shell was ruptured, like Andrew had in his original plan, what would occur?
He would have a crack in his armor.
Okay.
That's just about
Right.
it.
So flesh still contains his reserves.
Yeah. No, realistically, as far as Krogan are concerned in Mass Effect lore, their armor shell is one thing, but
Separate from their physiology.
yeah, they are a warrior race. They're known for their strength, so they will fight each other. They leave scars on each other. Like, they essentially try to kill each other all the time for power, and the strong survive. And Wrex is in his 900s, so he has been around for centuries. He has been through the hardened battles. He has a battle scar across the, looking at his face, I think it's the left side of his face. He's got claw marks going down. So he has survived a lot of battles. He has seen the shit that comes out.
A question for Andrew. You might not know this because I don't know if you've played the game. The Doom guy in Doom Eternal, is this the same Doom character that has survived all the previous games?
Yes.
I can answer this question actually.
Yeah.
So so it's the reboot ones, because the reboot first Doom from 2016, that's a whole reboot of the whole series.
Yeah.
So he's survived that first one, and this is the same one from that first game. So he survived the whole breakout of hell on Mars.
Okay.
So he's survived that. It's not Doom 2, Doom 3, then
Right,
Doom.
just-
No, it's just Doom and Doom Eternal.
Doom
Yeah, and Doom
2016.
doesn't have anything anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
mean, all the Dooms have been a remake of the previous one, except for this one.
Right. There's no real continuity. With it being a newer game, I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
So, I guess my other follow-up question is what kind of power-ups does the Doom from Doom Eternal have?
So they are mostly for his weapons.
Okay.
At the end of every level, he gets to choose an upgrade. So like at the end of level 1, you can upgrade your shotgun to either be a fully automatic shotgun. This is the basic shotgun, it's a double barrel. That's a different gun altogether. Or a grenade launcher. For the machine gun, you can upgrade it to be like an extended clip, almost like a minigun type deal.
Okay.
Or you can get a grenade launcher for that one as well if you don't choose it for the shotgun. The double barrel doesn't get an upgrade. It's just a basic like one-hit kill for everything but the major bosses. But the shotgun, you can get like the sticky grenades to upgrade it, and then after that you can get a tri-barrel and things like that as well.
Can I ask a question related to that? So, what is, in this fight in particular, what is the Doom guy's loadout? So what did he choose as his power-ups for those weapons?
With the shotgun, he went with the grenade launcher and tri-barrel. So he has just a standard like M60 grenade or 3 barrels in the shotgun, so he doesn't have to reload as soon. Each one gets like, I think it's 5 to 6 shots. So essentially he's got 18 shots with the shotgun before he reloads. The assault rifle would be the minigun upgrade, so it has about like 60 to 80 shots. Mm-hmm. And then the sticky grenades, which are not as powerful as the regular grenades.
Okay.
Also, does this Doom guy still have the shield and the invisibility cloak? Or is that gone?
The invisibility cloak is a pickup.
Okay.
The shield, he has the full armor and health that he had in the previous games. The invisibility cloak is completely optional.
So,
he picks it up.
so
we'll put that as one that's not part of this.
He doesn't have the app. He can't activate it.
Okay. All right. So, to me, well, I'll let you guys give your closing arguments. I'll give you guys.
So, the hump in a death battle for the Krogan doesn't matter. Win or lose, he's not stuck on the battlefield for weeks. Now, the Carnage and the biotic upgrades, that definitely gives him an edge, especially as the combat gets closer. With Doom Guy, he is essentially in his game series almost as a demigod. He has fought the literal devil. He has killed demons and monsters, and not just monsters in the sense that buried faces or like slow-moving monsters. These are monsters that have guns for arms. They're pigs, which I never really understood that in the Doom series at all, but whatever. He's fighting giant alien boars and beings that aren't normal at all. You know, some of them have teleportation powers, things like that. There's no real rhyme or reason. So he's fighting enemies like that, which would give him an edge in battle because he has fought a wide range of enemies. And then when it gets into close combat, he has the chainsaw, he has his power sword, which is essentially like an extension of his gauntlet in the new games. So it's not like a whole separate weapon. It's not exactly like the energy sword in Halo. It's just kind of like an extended melee punch.
It's like a bayonet.
Yeah, pretty much like a bayonet coming out of his gauntlet. And his armor has to be fully drained before he takes any damage. So even if Wrex has his shotgun out, or going with Carnage or the headbutt, that armor has to be completely gone before Wrex can do any actual damage to him.
What is your closing argument, Alex?
Alright, so realistically, my closing argument comes down to Rex's different accessibility and changeability up on the battlefield. So the fact that he has biotics, which are space magic, we keep saying that. Well, I keep saying that.
It essentially is space
It's
magic.
dark energy, so we're talking antimatter in the universe. And if you know anything about antimatter, this is serious stuff that we're talking about. So canonically, Wrex has the barrier ability, which gives him more shields that are made out of this energy. He has warp, which literally does lasting damage. It messes with the DNA of whatever it hits. Like, that is a long-lasting thing. He has things like throw, which when it hits, it throws people hundreds of meters away, like full force. We're talking about that. So as far as if he is in a situation where it's literally while Doom Guy has faced monsters and devils, Wrex can still push him back, can still hold him at bay for quite a while. The other piece is that Wrex is a battle master. Again, he has 900 years of experience, and realistically, Krogan start being active at about 30 years old. So he's been from 30 to about 900. He's been an active mercenary, a fighter. He's had the experience. While he's not the youngest person, he's definitely far from being old. Krogan live about 1,000 years, so he still has 100 years to live. He still is, he's not in his prime, but he's still active enough. He's still young enough that he can still do these fights. He can still take down the young guys. He can still do all this kind of extra stuff. So my piece is that Wrex has that experience. He has the ability. He has the extra maneuverability as far as moves are concerned. That while he is not fast to move and he's a big target, he does have some kind of resistance. He does have this change up in abilities. So that's my piece.
So, when it comes to me on this decision, there's two big deal breakers for me. First one is pretty obvious, and it's the fact that Wrex has space magic.
Space magic.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's one of the things in Mass Effect, it's your go-to when you're in a corner. You use your space magic because it'll clear out a room for you if you have the right setup. So, space magic, the biotics, is a big thing for me. The other thing that has kind of been swaying me a certain way is the amount of defense. Like, yes, Doom Guy is known for ripping and tearing. Like, it's what he does. He rips through everything. Even if he were to make it through that hard shell, one, he would have to be close range, which would open him up for a headbutt. Two, he's not going to get to the shell because he has to get through the biotics. To me, the deal breaker is if Doom Guy had a BFG, it's game's over.
Yeah, the BFG, that would have been the game changer there.
But without a BFG, with the loadout, I think it's an uphill battle for Doom Guy. It's a close one, but space magic for the win on this one. I've got to give it to Wrex.
Yeah, I can't start him off with the BFG. That'd be too unfair. That's a final level gun. You can't start him with the BFG.
The BMG.
Big motherfucking gun.
So we're gonna give that one to Wrex on this one.
That'll be an interesting semi-final round. Mega Man X versus Wrex.
Wrex versus X.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Wrex. Moving on to the Elite Eight. Next battle will be
Ryu versus
Trevor Phillips.
Which
This might be a
Yes.
2-minute video.
you guys,
Well, the next two might be 2 minutes combined. Might as well
Right.
throw them both together.
So that's gonna be our video for today, guys. Thank you. If you've been powering through these, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, comment, hate.
Whatever you may feel. If you want to see more of this stuff, subscribe to us. Realistically, we don't look at the YouTube algorithm and statistics to say, 85% of viewers are what. We don't really care. This is a hobby for us, but if you like what you are seeing, subscribe. This is the kind of stuff we do all the time.
I was gonna say 85% of viewers aren't watching us.
We're gonna do the full cliche YouTuber thing. Realistically, this is our hobby. The three of us are the main kind of people on this one. We love this stuff. If you like what you see, just subscribe. You can see so much more of our crap that we do.
We've only said it twice, so March Mayhem.
March
More to come.
Mayhem. So much more. And we're gonna finish this before March. It's over.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Back.